Recently, I did a video here about Mike Sonko. And I was telling people that Mike is probably right now planning himself to get into very serious active politically. But people came to my comment section, they were like, they only recognize Kalonzo. Mike Sonko, they know him. Ladies and gentlemen, in this particular video, I just want to tell you that whether comes rain or sunshine, under no circumstance should you ignore the presence of Mike Sonko in the political terrain of this country. This is one guy who the people easily love. Take it to the bank. One individual, it might be dirty in all ways, but is one person who the people of Kenya simply love easily. Therefore, there is no way you can underrate him. And there's need for Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka to wake up today, go and look for his Kamba brother, sway him to his side to support him. If he doesn't, atalia. If William Ruto goes with Mike Sonko, if he hasn't, let Kalonzo Musyoka go for him. If William Ruto go with him, it's over for Kalonzo Musyoka. It's over. Why am I saying so? Back in 2017, even in 2022 at some point, 2022 in fact, Mike Sonko left Nairobi after being impeached. And he went to become a governor in Mombasa. Few months to an election, Mike Sonko was a big threat. Not his home, Mombasa. He said, I stay here. I have a home here, I don't know in where. But he decided to do campaigns and he was receiving very serious support. Statistics were showing that this guy, the rate at which he's rising, Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir was not to become the governor of Mombasa. It was a big threat. Courtesy of Raila Amolo Odinga, the process in the courts was fast-tracked and eventually Mike Sonko kicked out of the race. That was the only option for Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir to win an election and become the governor of Mombasa. Were it not for Raila Amolo Odinga's intervention, for Mike Sonko's case to be fast-tracked in courts, right now as we speak, Mike could have been the governor of Mombasa. Let me take you back to 2017. Raila Amolo Odinga is the kingpin, to some extent, of Nairobi. And we all know that that gentleman, he really penetrated into households in Nairobi, both for the rich and the poor, the middle class and any other person. So Raila Amolo Odinga with the ODM party, they had a candidate who was going for the Kubantero seat in Nairobi by the name Evans Kidero, who was the incumbent. When you look at Evans Kidero, popularity, tick. Numbers, tick. Coalition, tick. Support, Baba, tick. Mike Sonko did not have the muscles that Kidero had. This is the incumbent. Even financially, Kidero was top. But ladies and gentlemen, Mike Sonko got to the race, swept Nairobi with almost 800,000 plus votes. Plus. Then you wake up in the morning and underrate somebody who has garnered votes just like Kalonzo Musyoka, almost like Kalonzo Musyoka. You know, Kalonzo Musyoka can get 1.5 million from the Kamba region. If you check the statistics, in 2022 and 2017, the number of votes he brought was slightly above 1.5 million. So this guy received almost half as a governor of Nairobi. That is not a person to underrate. It is not Mike Sonko is the most connected in this country. This gentleman naturally is lovable. People can just accept him. Why? He speaks the language of the people. And it's not a person who can just come online and attack him like, oh, you want now to bring him down. Ni mtu wa madawa kulevya. This guy will return it to you heavily. So he's not an easy person. So it's not a person you can scare with any other politician in this country. Don't ignore Mike Sonko. Kalonzo. Also, if you put Mike Sonko here, Put Kalonzo here. Ask the youth. Choose one. They will go with Mike Sonko. And there is nothing you can do about it. Why? Mike Sonko has been close to the youth of this country. When there's someone who has a problem, they call Mike Sonko. When there's someone who needs urgent assistance, they call Mike Sonko. There's a mark he has made in the people of Kenya, which right now as we speak, most of them, especially the younger generation, like him. All people across like him. So therefore, Mike Sonko is not a joke. If he gets the support of the youth, it is over. Kalonzo Musyoka, you are losing relevance. So get close to Mike Sonko. The same way I do tell Matiang'i to go for Simba Arati. I'm telling you now, angalia Mike Sonko. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Sonko is not just loved by Kambas. He has a huge support base outside the Kamba region and the Kamba-speaking people. He has support from youth, from Luos, Nyanza, Western Coast, Northeastern. That is a person who can make a huge influence on the voting patterns, if not the entire country, even if it's just Nairobi. Mike Sonko left Nairobi to attend a funeral. There's a gentleman who was killed in front of his son. This guy was, I think, in pipeline or something. So this boy who was being taken to school by the father, he witnessed the father being murdered. Mike Sonko was touched by that story. What he did, he organized everything. He took up the boy, he took him to school and stuff. There came a time for the funeral. Mike Sonko traveled from Nairobi all the way until Ibacho in Keroka, Kisii County, somewhere there, to go and bury the father of that particular kid. Mike Sonko made an impact in a small village in the Kisii County. Something that all leaders from the Gusii region could not see. They could not see. Then you come and tell me that this is a person to underrate. I'm waiting to be proven wrong. If Mike Sonko chooses to be very active, then it will make a huge impact. Unless today he wakes up in the morning and says, I'm from Kamba region, my brother here has been fronted as a presidential candidate, let me stay back. Let me support my brother. But if he's ignored and then probably underrated, Mike Sonko is there to create a huge threat. Let Kalonzo go for him. In Nairobi, when he was a governor, at no point did Mike Sonko disappoint the people as such. But he was fought by cartels. We could all see that. He kept on crying. He's doing this, he's doing this, that is happening. And he could have been a good leader because at least he minds a lot about the people at the grassroots. But the cartels from the rich part of Nairobi, they could not leave him to work. They even impeached him because he was exposing so many things. Careful about Mike Sonko. I don't know what's your take, but in the comment section you can engage me. Let me know what you think. See you next time for more videos.